I'm extremely pleased that this national settlement will provide real relief to affected New Mexico borrowers and eliminate many of the unfair practices that contributed to mortgage-related financial losses in our state and across the country. Also, the settlement does not grant any immunity from related criminal offenses and will not prevent potential New Mexico criminal prosecutions in the future. So our office is prepared to move forward with other activities that are available to deal with other parts of the financial crisis. But this mortgage settlement today, we believe, does bring real relief to New Mexico homeowners, some who have been foreclosed against already and are out of their homes, many who are in foreclosure now. But one of the reasons that we're here today to talk about what's going on in New Mexico is that we want to make sure that as people see this information that they understand that this does not stop foreclosures, that this gives relief in the nature of, we hope banks will now under this settlement offer better options with regard to servicing. And servicing are the things like robo-signing that you all have seen and other wrongful acts that the banks have done in moving forward some of these foreclosures. What we saw in our office were a lot of people that complained that they didn't know who to talk to, that they were caught up in this dual track system where they would be negotiating, they thought in good faith, with the banks and with the servicers to renegotiate their mortgage, and then they would get foreclosed on. One of the main parts of this settlement is that it includes real changes in the future in the way that we do, in the way that banks will do servicing and foreclosures on these. So they'll have to have a single point of contact that the homeowners can work with. It eliminates the dual track system. It will cause banks, it gives incentives to banks to rewrite mortgages, to potentially write down the interest rates, to reduce the principal in mortgages where people are underwater, and all of those are going to depend on the individual circumstances. So what we really want people to know is that this will be phased in over the course of starting in about 60 days through a 3-year period. And so we are trying to make sure that people can contact the Attorney General's office. And I'm going to turn things over to Karen Myers, my consumer director, a little bit, and she can talk about what we're doing to be set up to try and help people that are looking for help right away. So, Karen, do you want to say a few words? Karen Myers, the consumer director for the Attorney General's office.
Thank you. First of all, homeowners need to understand that there are 5 servicers that are covered. It's Bank of America, it's Ally, it's JP Morgan Chase, it's Wells Fargo, and it's Citigroup. So if you have a mortgage where you are sending your payments to one of those entities, you would be potentially covered by the settlement. We will have on our website shortly, it's not quite there yet, information that people can provide to us so that as more and more information about who might be eligible, they can submit that information, and we will be sending out follow-up information on how to contact a servicer, where you might fit into the scheme of the settlement. Our website is nmag.gov. That will have information and a lot of details. Additionally, you can contact the Attorney General's office, and we will be gathering information from people who call, so that again we can provide additional information so that you will know how and when you might be able to submit applications or eligibility requests to your particular servicer. A lot of the details will be evolving over the next period of time, and we want to make sure that people who can benefit from this settlement have that information as soon as possible.